We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Now batting, Roman Quinn, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
7 o'clock.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. And he fouls this one off. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Lester has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So coming to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the right fielder.
Now the pitch.
Tucker.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 to him now. Swinging away, and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Into the box, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a line drive.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. Popped him up. Segura over to his right. He's got it 1 away. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound. And to check swing and not chase that one, puts himself right back in the count.
Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-2.
Ball. That's inside.
At third with 1 away. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Kluber pauses. Here's his offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kingery is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. stepping in, Gene Segura.
Leading
He'll
off
get
for
us started
Philadelphia,
in the top of the
the
second.
third baseman, Gene Segura.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Segura runs. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting fifth.
Digging
The
in,
second baseman,
Josh Harrison.
Josh
And their runners at the corners
Harrison.
now. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
So he sets him down swinging. Josh Harrison goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
The catcher.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
0-1.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Ian Happ, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows has it, and there's one away. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. So one away here with the bases empty, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
To 1-2 now. The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes. We got 3 and 2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The second
and it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Fouled off. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. The throw is wild and it gets away. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, Albert.
Here's Albert now.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Ready with the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. A pause. And the 0-2.
1 ball.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The set. And the 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Roman Quinn, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen. First offering on its way. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. Hit on the ground toward the left. Simmons with the backhand. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Now
stepping in now, Austin Meadows.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. And that'll bring up Gene Segura.
Number 2, Gene Segura.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Pujols is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Andrelton Simmons.
Leading off.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
0-1.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing, and he pops him up. Gregorius is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Center fielder looking up into the bleachers and gone. Into the box now Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder.
As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. 1-1 to Schwarber. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius as we begin the top of the fourth. Now here it comes.
Didi Gregorius.
Fouled away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside the throw, and he's called out on a close play at third. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout is there, 2 gone. Two are gone in the Philly fourth, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Popped up. Contreras is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. First pitch of the at-bat.
Bryant.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Pitch on the way. Bullet back up the middle. Kingery patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Curveball looked at here for strike one. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So striding forward now, Scott Kingery. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The batter.
Standing in, Will Smith. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now.
The designated hitter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roman Quinn. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that.
And we'll have to leave it there as trying to pick things up where he left off. Jason Kipnis. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now here's the pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the machine, Albert Pujols. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 3-0 now. Kyle Tucker will be next. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the right
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The center fielder, number 27.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone. And standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Up next to the Cubs. The left
so
fielder,
now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
We got time.
Now he'll step off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Kingery is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Here's Chris Bryant now. Third trip to the plate for for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one. Turned on down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Too high. 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Popped him up. Gregorius calls for it. And that retires the side. Top half of the sixth about to get started. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The batter.
One out for the Phillies in their half of the sixth. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Gene Segura standing in. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And there he goes towards second. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. To the plate now, Didi Gregorius.
Now batting, the shortstop.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The batter number 7.
So striding in, Josh Harrison. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The designated hitter, Ian.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Cue shot here out towards short. There's Harrison for one. On to first, and that takes care of Kipnis. A double play. Digging in and looking for more, Albert Pujols. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Jurickson Profar digs in next.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First delivery to him on the way.
Number 10. Jurickson.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Lester will do this himself, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery. No hits to this point. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Too high, 1-0. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1 now. Line toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Into the box, Will Smith. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
The designated hitter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Roman Quinn. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. As a look, now the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed, because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Kingery stands at second with 2 gone. And another foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Trout giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that'll plate the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Pitch outside, the throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Still 1-2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Contreras is after it, and the run is in to score from third. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
The next Cub up, Albert Pujols. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The first baseman, Albert. Woo hole.
He's set and the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Started to go there, and the appeal goes down to first, and he did go around, says James Kingsley. It's strike one. 2 balls and a strike.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Ball even at 2-2. So a full count now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. This is skied out toward right. Meadows is there. 2 down. It's flagged down deep in the hole.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker from the stretch. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
He's going.
Now both runners are breaking. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. A pause and the 0-2. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Meadows moving back, and that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. In now, Chris Bryant. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ball 2.
That ball went out.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Gene Segura match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Now batting.
Here's Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. Next will be the designated hitter, Ian Happ. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The designated hitter, Ian Happ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Sliding into the box, Jason Kipnis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And in steps Scott Kingery. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Jordan Hicks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, catcher.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Hicks, a native Texan. He's got a sinker, a slider, and a 4-seamer. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Win.
Behind 0-2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he misses there. 1-2. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Philadelphia, good night.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
8-4 tonight. The Cubs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. John Lester.